All right, so you've passed along some pretty powerful lyrics. This is For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. And wow, talk about a song that just oozes this feeling of tension.
Yeah, it's really a snapshot of a very specific moment. You're dropped right into 1967 America, and things are, well, they're pretty turbulent. You've got the Vietnam War protests in full swing. The civil rights movement is really gaining momentum.
Yeah, and you can almost feel that energy right from the start. I mean, there's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. I mean, it's like something big is brewing, but
Exactly. It's like that feeling when you're sensing a shift, right? Like you can feel it in the air, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
yeah.
It's unsettling. And then, well, the lyrics, they don't let you forget that there's a real edge to this change.
Right, like men with a gun, beware. You get the sense that this isn't just about ideas or debates anymore. This is serious.
Absolutely. This is about real world consequences. There's a feeling of danger, like things could escalate quickly.
Yeah.
And the song really drives that home when it shifts gears.
Yeah. Children, what's that sound? It's jarring. It's like a wake-up call. Like, pay attention, folks. Something major is happening.
Right. It's like this urgent plea for awareness. Like, wake up. Things are changing, whether you're ready or not. You've got battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong.
Ah, that line. I mean, it's 1967, but does that not feel relevant today? It's like we're constantly battling it out, often without really listening to each other.
It's that polarization, isn't it? This feeling that everyone's so dug into their own trenches that they've forgotten how to have a conversation.
Hmm.
And that can be dangerous.
And then it's like the song transports you right into the heart of these protests. I mean, you can practically see it. 1,000 people in the street singing songs and carrying signs.
It's a powerful image, right? And it really captures the energy of the time, this feeling of collective action, of people coming together to make their voices heard.
But it wasn't all singing and holding signs. There's a darker side to it. A lot of pressure. Yeah, I was just going to say, there's that line, a field day for the heat. You get the sense of being watched, of constantly looking over your shoulder.
Absolutely. This wasn't just about peaceful demonstrations. There was real fear. Like dissent could have serious consequences.
Which makes those lines about paranoia all the more, well, terrifying. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. I mean, even if you're on the right side of history, that fear, it gets to you.
It gets under your skin, right? This constant awareness that
Mhm.
someone's watching, that saying the wrong thing could get you in trouble. That line, step out of line, the men come and take you away. It's chilling.
And what strikes me is how the song itself, it doesn't take sides. It doesn't tell you who the good guys are, who the bad guys are. It just presents this snapshot of a society on edge.
And that's part of what makes it so timeless, right? It captures a collective experience, this feeling of uncertainty, of fear. And unfortunately, that's something that, well, it transcends any particular time period.
Sadly, yeah. And it makes you think about the sounds around us today. I mean, all the noise, the headlines, the debates, it can be overwhelming. And sometimes it feels like we're right back in that same place of uncertainty and tension.
It does make you wonder, doesn't it? What are the sounds that are demanding our attention today? And more importantly, what will our response be?
It's a question worth asking. For what it's worth, it's more than just a song, isn't it? It's like this message in a bottle, this warning from the past. And sometimes those warnings, they hit a little too close to home.